Hey, what's up? It's Nick Giuliano here with Jay Sean.
What's up, man?
Welcome to Providence, Rhode Island, New England.
Thank you, brother.
With You is a new song with Gucci Mane and Asian Doll. So
Yes.
let's talk about the song and what it means to you.
Yeah, man. Well, this song actually, the way it came about was kind of funny and cool because it was never meant to be written on the day that I wrote it. What happened was I was writing and recording another song in LA and spent all day doing it. Finished it, recorded it, mixed it. It's 1 a.m, I'm leaving. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. And then as I'm leaving, the producer who I was working with, he's like, yo, we had a session the next day. He was like, yo, just check this beat. Let me know if you want to write to it tomorrow. I'm like, cool. So he played me the song. Ding, 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 ding. For the With You, the beat. And I heard, like, when the beat kicked in, I went, why would you do this to me? Like, I'm exhausted. Now you play me this banger of a track. I can't leave now. Like, that's literally, as a songwriter, you have to, in the moment, you gotta go and do it.
Now you're awake and it's time to work.
I'm hype from this track. I'm excited. I want to write melodies and lyrics now. It's 1 a.m. I've written a song. I'm tired. Yo, when I tell you I found that energy in a split second, I went behind the mic, bro. Like, in the zone, man. Just humming out those all the melodies you hear on the record was the first take of melodies I just did behind the microphone. It was like one of those very organic songs where you go with the vibe.
And that seems like those are the best ones sometimes.
Best,
They just
man.
come out of nowhere and then they're there. You lay
Same
it
thing
down.
happened with Down, honestly. Like, nobody really knows this story, but with Down, it was like 2 a.m, and we had decided to kind of write another song because we had a bit more energy in us in Miami. And we just were vibing, me and my guy who I write the songs with, Jared Carter. And we were like writing, like, you ought to know, like melody and lyric at the same time, which doesn't always happen. I went, cool. He's like, sounds good. We're like, we're not double get anything. He's not going, oh, I don't know, man. What about if it was this? He was like, sounds good. We just built the song like that, bro. No overthinking, feeling only. And those are the best kind of songs, and that's how With You came about.
And so with you, you talked about Down, obviously a huge collaboration with Lil Wayne. You've got Gucci Mane and Asian Doll on this track.
Man.
So why did you want to work with those two artists?
Honestly, it was like this. Like, the beat, when you hear the record, the beat is so hard, it kind of lends itself to a rapper. You want a rap feature on there. And then there comes this beautiful moment where, you know, I get to go, who would I like on this song?
Can't be in a better spot. Perfect spot.
It's a really nice privilege to have. And like, truth be told, bro, like, this is my 15th year in music. Like, a lot of people in America might not know I had 2 albums out before this. In England, before I came here, this is my 6th album I put out. I was like, I want to put a call into like an OG. I just want to. I want to see what Gucci thinks of this song. You know what I mean? There's a lot of young rappers around and stuff, and that's cool, but and they're dope and they're doing their thing, but I felt like I want to go to the OG, you know what I mean? So like, we put in a call to Gucci. He said, what do you think of this song? And he was aware of who I am, of course, my track record. And he loved it, bro, instantly. And he was like, I'm on it. And
Seems to be a pattern with this, then.
Blessing. It's a blessing, you know? When you can get someone at that caliber who doesn't need, they can just do like, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't putting my name to that. But when they do, it's like it's like a kind of an endorsement to sort of say, you got my stamp, bro.
Sure.
It's a really beautiful thing. And with Asian Doll, bro, I just love her flow, her vibe. She's raw. She's that Nunu who's just, you know what I mean? She's right there. She's like about to blow like hardcore, and I just feel like I wanted to capture her on the same record as us, and I love her verse. It's just, I love the way the whole song turned out.
We're going to go through a lot with Jay Sean throughout his career. He hasn't gone anywhere, but this is his first big release in a few years.
Yeah.
And what I think is cool is the lyric video is up on YouTube right now, and we all know about comments on YouTube. But if you search underneath it, everyone says 2 words that I saw: welcome back.
Oh,
and that's got to
nice.
feel great to have people receive this song like that.
It's beautiful, man. I mean, the way that it's been received so far is just blown me away. Like, it's insane. I'm getting so much love from fans and friends and people calling me up from other countries which are already playing it. They're like, I guess they haven't even got it yet, but they're ripping it off, and radio stations are playing it around the world. It's just a beautiful thing. But to address one thing that you were talking about, because it is the elephant in the room.
Sure.
Where have I been? For America, 100%, I can totally see why Americans would think that. Very simply, I left Cash Money a few years ago. We had a great run, as you guys know. But it was time to move on. But there were like a few legal nonsense, very boring things that fans don't really need to know about.
Industry talk.
Industry stuff.
We don't need that.
Right? And I was like, okay, awkward position, can't put anything out here in America yet. So I went overseas. I signed a deal overseas put out some bangers overseas. I worked with Maluma, I worked with J Balvin, I worked with Sean Paul out there. We really did it. And so, of course, I spent a lot of time touring internationally. Came back here when I was allowed to finally do my thing. Signed a deal with Republic, man. Back with a great family. Back with a banger of a record, and I just feel good about it.
So, obviously, we've addressed that you've been in this game for over a decade, and when you release Down, which we'll get to, and Do You Remember, the landscape of the music industry is so much different
So
now.
different.
So, that process opposed to right now,
Yes.
pushing the single, what's been
Yes.
different for you?
Good, bro, you're asking some good questions, this guy.
You're welcome, everyone.
I like this.
Yeah.
Very important question, bro, because the truth is this, right? The musical climate changes across the years, always, right? It always does. The mood of music has changed intensely and immensely. When Down and Do You Remember came out, everything was very, very happy. Everything was happy. Everything was super, super uplifting, very happy kind of songs. Those are the vibes. You tried to put out like a dark, like, yeah, what are you doing? I'm happy right now, bro. You're killing my vibe. Mm-hmm. That's why those songs just make you feel the way they do. The climate right now, bro, everything's a lot different. Things are cooler. Things are more like emo. Things are more
In
just
your feelings.
in
Yeah.
your feelings. A place where I'm actually very, very comfortable because I grew up in England listening to R&B and hip hop since I was like 11 years old. And I'm talking like, this was for me just a magical era of like, you know, you had Biggie and you had these guys coming in the early 2000s. Grew up with it. DJ, MC, I used to rap, I used to do all of this stuff before I came to America. This was my chance to go back into a lane where I'm very comfortable. And America doesn't know this side of me, but I'm like, hey, like it's perfect for me to do this right now. And the truth is in the pudding, like my whole thing is like, just have a listen. If you like it, bro, let's go. Mm-hmm. And it feels good to me, it's very natural for me.
So let's talk about staying power of your previous hits.
Yeah.
And Down, back to YouTube and your music video, 10 years in November.
Yeah.
228 million plus views right now. So you hear that number, the magnitude of that, what does that make you feel?
It's insane, bro. Like, Down is one of those songs which, man, it's such a beautiful feeling and an amazing blessing. It's like a recurrent record. Like, you can play that and I hear it on radio still.
We still play it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's just such an amazing feeling to know that I wrote a song that can definitely take people back to a special time in their life. Most people tell me, oh my God, I remember exactly where I was when that song came. Everybody remembers. Mm-hmm. It's so nice to be a part of somebody's journey like that.
Right?
Really nice.
That they identify with that specific
100%.
song at that specific time.
Beautiful.
That's as a songwriter. I mean, people write for a lot of different reasons, but when you find that connects so
man.
much, it's got to be the best.
It is, man. And even now to this day, when I perform it, man, it's like, it's people, you know, they just, I can see the change in their face. It's like they go back and become
They hear
that
the
person.
beginning of
yeah,
it, and then
they're like,
oh.
ah! Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's a lot of fun.
So we have the new single out. Let's talk about new music.
Yeah.
Because that's just the type of industry we're in. You got
Yeah.
this new single
Of
out.
course. What's next?
Everyone wants to know what's coming up next. So what does the rest of 2019 look like for you?
So for me, the way I looked at it is this, right? Like, people always talk about like album, right? What's the album? I'm like, if I had an album and I told you, hey man, it's coming out in November 2019, you're gonna be like, why'd you even tell me that? Like, what's the point? Are you kidding me? November?
No, we don't know what we're doing tomorrow.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares. Nobody's waiting, right? Mm-hmm. What does Drake do? Bang, 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 hits you up, song after song. You're like, whoa, dude, like what? I just had this one, like where's this one coming from? Nobody stops and goes, wait a minute, before I listen to this, what album is this from? No one cares.
Not anymore.
People are going, oh, I got some new Drizzy, I want to listen to this right now.
Yep.
So my whole thing is, man, let me just hit them with song after song after song after song. And that's all I want to do, man. I feel like that's how we consume music nowadays.